Hello everybody. I hope I'm audible clearly to everyone over here. So, firstly, good evening to one and all present here. I'm Yash Srivastav, a partnership and alliance manager working here at AlgoBulls, and I'll be conducting today's webinar on harmonic and hit pattern. So currently, Mr. Dinesh couldn't join us on the webinar because of few of the circumstances. So I won't be actually teaching about harmonic patterns or actually hit pattern and what all those candles are. But what I can do is I'll be actually sharing the strategy directly with you, which Mr. Dinesh has shared it, which is already live in our marketplace. So firstly I would want to introduce you guys to the algorithmic trading platform where Mr. Dinesh's strategy is listed, and secondly I'll be taking you guys through Mr. Dinesh's strategy and actually showcase how the strategy is built and what the strategy is all about. So I believe my screen is completely visible, and I would like to take you through the solution called AlgoBulls, which we people have built, and I'll give you the brief understanding what AlgoBulls is actually and what we people are doing here at AlgoBulls. So we are an AI-based solution for capital markets where we help you automate your trading solution. And we are an end-to-end platform where we where we actually help you to automate the trades and actually help you make trading experience really seamless. So in today's world, we people see that in today's world, trading has just been a sort of passive. Trading has been a sort of passive income for everyone. So we all of us have full-time jobs. All of us are full-time students, and maybe engaged in different career activities. So it is really important for us to make some passive income through trading, and that's the reason we people came in with the solution called AlgoBulls, wherein we people enable AI based trading through algorithmic trading. And talking about our platform, we people are currently live with NSE, BSE, MCDX, and soon we'll be live with Nasdaq and NYSE too, which is currently under the beta mode. Talking about algorithmic trading, right? So when we talk about algorithmic trading, there are many terms which come onto your mind that, okay, this is going to be really complex solution. I should actually learn coding to actually become an algo trader. I can't automate algorithmic trading without learning Python or etc. I can't connect multiple brokers because the solution is really expensive, or taking data from exchange is really difficult. So these were the terms which used to come in your mind when you would have actually first thought about algo. But with AlgoBulls, what we people are trying to solve is we people are going to make your trading experience really stress-free, where you can choose end-to-end automated strategy from our marketplace, which are curated and created by experts like Mr. Dinesh Nagpal and internally within AlgoBulls team. And we have many experts coming onto our platform. Apart from that, we are connected with 23 plus brokerage partners, which is Alice Blue is one of our prime brokerage partner, wherein we people can seamlessly take the trading experience through them. And apart from that, we people are connected to three major exchanges, which is BSE, NSE, and MCX, where your trading is end-to-end automated. And this is the kind of change we people are bringing in this market by automating the AI based experience. So as I've already told you, this is how we people are simplifying it. Now let me show you how we people simplified the solution with our marketplace. So you can also we people have our own marketplace, wherein we people have multiple strategies listed on our marketplace. As you can just go out here on the link aliceblue.algobulls.com, and you can actually log into the platform where you could see this kind of smart dashboard coming up to you, which shows you what's the AlgoBulls fund available within your platform, what's the traded volume, profit and loss, and AlgoBulls money usage. Apart from that, what I wanted to show you is our marketplace, from where you can choose ready to made algorithmic trading strategies and directly execute it on your system. So our marketplace is divided into three categories: retail, premium, and HNI segment. Where in retail we people have strategies related to equity trading strategies, commodity trading strategies, which usually require low risk and have low returns too, but are highly risk but are actually low in risk. Apart from that, we people have a premium marketplace where we have more of derivative trading strategies, where you could see option buy strategies and you could see option selling strategy, option writing strategies, which require a bit of higher margin, and is slightly riskier than the retail segment. Plus the capital requirement for like if we compare between retail and premium has slight higher capital requirement. Apart from that, we have HNI strategies which purely focuses on option selling and intraday selling strategies which require higher margin and have actually much higher risk ratios. So in our HNI strategies, we people usually have the strategies which require higher capital as well as which require higher risk, but at the same time risk to reward ratio comparatively it increases from retail premium and HNI, and the capital also increases from retail premium and HNI. So let's come on to the topic, which is actually the important part of which is like the most important part of this of our discussion, which is about Mr. Dinesh's strategy on harmonic patterns. And this is the solution which we guys are which all of us have been waiting for about Mr. Dinesh's strategies, which is on harmonic patterns. So you guys can now access this strategy exclusively on AlgoBulls, AlgoBulls, where you could see strategies on harmonic pattern by Mr. Dinesh Nagpal. So this is the strategy which I wanted to actually showcase it to you everyone, like wherein this is the kind of strategy card which would be actually shown onto the screen when you actually enter into the strategy from our retail premier or Chennai segment. So what are this numbers? What does this number actually mean? So as you could see, this is the strategy name, which you could see the harmonic pattern options, and the strategy is written and the strategy is done by Mr. Dinesh Nagpal, and the strategy is run on National Stock Exchange, and the segment is also in NSE, and the instrument is Nifty Bank. So you could see all these parameters clearly classified on our parameters section, which is going to give you end-to-end clarity on what kind of trading activities are going to happen within the strategy. Apart from that, it is also going to show you what are the candle intervals the strategy is going to perform, what is the trading type of the strategy, what was the start time of the strategy, what is the stop time of the strategy, and what are the parameters on the base of which the strategy is based out of. Apart from that, you're going to find a short summary on the card where you could see what's the ROI return on the strategy, what's the max drawdown the strategy has faced over the period of 1 year, what is the like when was the last buy call and when was the last sell call, and what's the running PNL of the strategy. Apart from that, you could see there's a unique code given for the strategy, which is STRAT009, which you can easily differentiate the strategy from other strategy by following this code. Apart from that, you could see what's the minimum capital requirement, what's the recommended duration for the strategy, what's the risk appetite you can expect per day, and what's the desired profit you can expect per day. So this is the kind of strategy which is built. Apart from that, within the details section, you would find much more details about the strategy. And apart from that, let me take you to the backtesting section. So in the backtesting section, so as we people invest in the mutual funds, right? So how do we make decisions while investing in a mutual fund? We read the fact sheet. And in the same way, when we people get on to algorithmic trading, we people would need to read the backtesting report, which gives us end-to-end insight about how the strategy has been performing over the period of time in previous times. So as you could see that the strategy in the backtesting report has generated a returns of 1,26,002 rupees from 30,000 rupees over the period of 1 year. What's the ROI in percentage is 420%. What's the maximum drawdown it has faced is -14%. Number of trades taken were 184. Number of wins was 74. Number of losses were 110. Hit ratio of the strategy was 40.22, and average trade taken per day was just 1. So this is the kind of detailing which you could find on our backtesting report, wherein you get to see each and every information from number of long trades taken, number of short trade taken, the maximum gain it has done, maximum losses the strategy has faced, what's the average profit winning per trade, and what's the average loss winning trade. So you could find all these details on our backtesting section. Excuse me. Apart from that, you could see on the return section that the strategy has been generating returns of 420%, 420.01 percentage over the period of 365 days. In the last 30 days, it has generated a return of 5.62. And in the last 2 weeks, it has been generating returns of 5.26. And in the last 3 days, there were no trades taken. That's the reason you could see that this field is empty. Apart from that, now in order to analyze all those data, right, we people could go on to the trade bot and actually see like when was the last trade taken. As I told you, in the previous 3 days there were no trades taken, so you could see the last trade taken was on 20th, and this was at the end of the day. Apart from that, you could see end-to-end analytics, like when was the first trade taken and when was the last trade taken from the day one till the day end, and you could see that this is how the data is moving. But in order to track this much of numbers, isn't it a really difficult task? So I'll show you an easier solution wherein you can go out on the inside section. On the inside section, you could see end-to-end returns in terms of returns in INR. Like you could see what's the returns that are generated over the INR and what is the maximum loss the strategy has booked. You could see maximum loss it has booked is just 1,000 rupees, and profit even went up till 18.91k. This is the kind of maximum profit it has got in a day. Apart from that, same way it goes in the PNL, like what is the maximum loss the strategy has faced was 94, and what the maximum profit it has was around 338. So this is the kind of maximum loss and maximum profit the strategy has faced over the period of 365 days, and all this data is clearly specified to everyone. Apart from that, when we go in terms of ROI, we people started the strategy with 30,000 rupees. So like initially it will start with 30,000, and over the period of time it goes up to 127. As you could see, ROI in the first day ROI in the first day started with around minus 1,000. Then initially it started growing, and it has been giving consistent returns. And same way it goes with the percentage. It has been given till the end. It has been given 420 percentage of return. Apart from that, on the equity curve, you could see that the strategy started with around 29,000, which is approximately 30,000, and it has been only growing since then, and it has been going till 156.67% as of now. And the maximum drawdown the strategy has faced was minus 4. That's the reason you could see that minus 14.92 is the maximum drawdown the strategy has faced. So now here is how you have actually analyzed the strategy, and now you know that this strategy is good to go and actually good to go and start trading with. So how do you do that? So it's really simple. You can just click on execute button and it will directly take you towards your portfolio page. So on your portfolio, you could see harmonic patterns options is already there on your pattern. I mean there on your portfolio. Now since you have seen the backtesting report and you would also want to actually try this backtesting report out thoroughly, so you can just go on to the manage strategy section and initially start backtesting and paper trading with the strategy. So you can just simply click and add it to backtesting, add it to paper trading. You can simply click and add the strategy to the backtesting and paper trading, and actually you can see you can directly go out on paper trading and backtesting and actually find the reports directly. So I'll just show you how the strategy is added onto the backtesting and paper trading and how you can download the report, and then I'll even show you how you can actually link your brokerage account. Like the moment you have gone to, like as you could see that this is the strategy which as you could see that the strategy is added towards our backtesting and paper trading. You can simply click on reports and download the report, and you can go out on the logs and download logs too. You can also go out on the paper trading section and actually do some and actually download the live market data result too. Apart from that, in order to make some tweaks in the strategies which people don't recommend, but still in case if you want to change some risk parameters in terms of your profit, a desired profit and desired loss, you can simply click on the configuration side and actually simply click on the configuration side and actually make few of the tweaks in the strategy. Like you could see, like you could make the entry point changes and exit point changes, what are the instrument changes, RMS, resume, exit, miscellaneous, and etc. So this is how you can make the change. And in order to start with the trading, you can simply click on start and it will automatically start your trading experience. It will automatically start your trading into this strategy. So now I'll just tell you how do you connect with your brokers. So initially you can go out on the settings, click on the brokers panel and simply click on add. You could see that you could see, since this is a solution of aliceblue.algobulls.com, you can just click on Alice Blue and sign in with Alice Blue. And you can enter your client ID and password, and you can enter your client ID and password, and you can initially start your trading experience. Apart from that, we people have come up with really amazing plans, in terms of our development packages and in terms of our marketplace plans. So to know more about plans, I'll be dropping down the details of me and Mr. Chaitanya. So with respect to our marketplace, you can drop in the queries to me. Apart from that, with respect to any of these packages and any of our AlgoBulls and Alice Blue exclusive offer, you can drop in a message to Mr. Chaitanya. Apart from that, since I've shown you this marketplace, and if you feel that you have few of the strategies which you would want to get it built and you would actually want to publish on the strategy, you can actually get in touch with me. You can actually get in touch with me and access to our exclusive algorithmic trading marketplace by dropping a text to me. So I'll be just dropping in mine and Mr. Chaitanya's contact over the chat section, and we'll be open for the questions and we'll be happy to answer all of those. So either on the question section or maybe on the chat section, I'll be happy to get few questions and actually answer all of those. Or you guys can raise the hands and we people can discuss it accordingly. Yes, so talking about Sanjay Agarwal, I think so. Your question is how do you buy? So as I've already showcased on the platform, right? Like you can initially go, like you can just choose out the strategy which you are actually looking forward for. Like suppose if you want to buy this strategy, suppose if you want to buy this harmonic pattern strategy, you can simply click on execute and then it will be added to your portfolio. Talking about charges, like we people have exclusive offers coming in with Alice Blue. So I'll be dropping in mine and Mr. Chaitanya's contact with regards to that over the chat section. You can directly reach out to Mr. Chaitanya with respect to any offers, and you can reach out to me with respect to any of our marketplace queries. I'm still looking for more and more questions, so I'll just questions. Yes, it is operatable in the mobile too. You can download, you can install our applications. You can install our applications directly from. App. You can directly install it on Play Store, seeing AlgoBulls.com. And you will find it on Play Store AlgoBulls application, where you can download it and actually start placing the orders or actually start linking the account, etc. Yes, this is Mr. Srinivas. This is fully automated algorithmic trading system. So herein we people are going to help you automate the trading strategies. Yes. So what is the price of the system? So the pricing depends accordingly. If you would want to access the harmonic pattern, which is in our premium segment, so we people have some exclusive offers running with Alice Blue. So for that you can get in touch with Mr. Chaitanya and you can find his WhatsApp details and his contact number over the chat section. Apart from that, please say the plan details. Mr. Amit, you can reach Mr. Amit. I think so. You can see my text over. You can see my message over the chat section. You can directly get in touch with Mr. Chaitanya with respect to any of the pricing related queries. What is the minimum capital for retail? So minimum capital requirement for retail is you can start with anything above 20,000 rupees, and we people do have strategies for 2 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs too. So the minimum capital requirement is you can start with anything as less as 10,000, 20,000 rupees, and you can eventually explore out things. How to buy? You can, sir, how to buy in terms of our plans. You can directly reach out to Mr. Chaitanya. In terms of executing the strategies I just showed you, you can add it to your portfolio and then start it, and it will automatically take the and then the moment you start it and you connect your brokers, it will start executing the orders from your brokerage account. Any other charges? So there would be charge of on our platform fees, and those platform fees will be a monthly recurring cost, and we people have exclusive offers coming up with Alice Blue. So you could find the so you can get in touch with Mr. Chaitanya with regards to exclusive pricing and deals. My number, sir, you can reach out to me directly over the chat section. I have dropped you my number over the chat section, and I've even dropped you my WhatsApp link from where you can directly get in touch with me over WhatsApp. What is the cost of the plan? The cost of the retail pricing starts from 2,500 rupees, dependingly which kind of strategies you would want to buy, and it could even go up to 12,000 rupees a month. So dependingly, if you and this is not for one single strategy, we provide you access to all the strategies in our retail marketplace, to premium, to HNI marketplace. So dependingly on which marketplace you are actually looking forward to go, we are looking forward to go ahead with, we can actually suggest you the best plan. So you can reach out to Mr. Chaitanya, or you can reach out to me with regards to it. Subscription fees and daily login required. So sir, subscription fees is required, which is to run our platform. Apart from that, talking about daily login requirement, we people would require the daily login requirement because of SEBI compliance issue. So daily login is a compliance from SEBI's end. Apart from that, is it operatable with mobile? Yes, it is very much operatable with mobile. Okay. Can you please speak about the logic behind the strategy? So sir, talking about the logic behind the strategy, this is based on harmonic patterns. As you could see, when the candles when you talk about the markets going up and down, and you could see different candles forming the harmonic patterns. So the strategy is completely based out of that, and the logic of the strategy is designed and developed by Mr. Dinesh C. Nagpal, who is a hit and harmonic expert. So he was supposed to be there on the webinar, but because of unforeseen circumstances, he wasn't able to join in. So maybe he'll be maybe in next couple of weeks, we people are going to again organize a webinar with Mr. Dinesh C. Nagpal. So during that time, we people can touch this harmonic pattern in detail and actually understand the logic, or understand the strategy in detail. How many strategies does your software work? So our software can work on multiple strategies. The only difference is if the two strategies which you are running on your cloud shouldn't follow the same instrument. Like if you are running a harmonic pattern on Bank Nifty, and even you're running a smart breakout on Bank Nifty, then both the strategies are not going to perform, Mr. Rajesh. What about the cloud strategy? Thanks in advance. Okay. So talking about the strategy, right? Hit and harmonics is a combination of the strategy, and those are the patterns which are formed. I would still recommend, in order to get your query resolved, you can get in touch with me. I'll push your question through Mr. Dinesh, and we can connect offline and get resolved your questions. What is the starting pricing of our platform? So the pricing initially starts with 2,500 rupees, and it can go up to 12,000 rupees. But we people have really exciting offers coming up with Alice Blue. So you can directly get in touch with Mr. Chaitanya, and I've dropped his contact details over the chat section. So you can directly get in touch with him and actually discuss about the pricing part. Yes, Mr. Amit, if you want to get your own strategy coded on our platform, you can directly get in touch with me over WhatsApp. You can see my WhatsApp link. You can even see my contact number. You can get in touch with me. I can help you, consult you on the strategy part, and we can discuss synergies too. Yes, Mr. Uday, talking about the discussion on harmonics, talking about the discussion on harmonics. So I've just presented you the strategy which Mr. Dinesh has built on our platform. So because of unforeseen circumstances, Mr. Dinesh was unable to join in. But most probably in the next webinar he'll be joining in. So we'll be happy to answer your questions offline. You can directly connect with me, and I'll be happy to help you. Application not available on iOS. We'll soon be getting live on iOS, so I'll keep you updated on that. Talking about the technical parameters part, so like talking about the overall strategy logic, that is by Mr. Dinesh. So maybe we can connect offline regarding that. The price of the software, Mr. Ramsagar, we people have flexible pricing depending on your requirements. We people can suggest you the right we people can suggest you the right platform, right plan for you. And since we people are having an exclusive offer running for Alice Blue customers, you can directly get in touch with Mr. Chaitanya or Mr. Or yeah, or me with regards to all the pricing plan. Yes. So you can also like talking about our platform. We people have multiple strategies. Some strategies are related towards the investment strategies, but most of the strategies on our platform are related to the trading strategies. So the trading, so like as you could see, hit harmonic pattern is usually like the harmonic strategy developed by Mr. Dinesh Nagpal, that is on Bank Nifty. So it's a trading strategy, and few of the strategies which are on our retail marketplace. You could see some of the equity strategies too, so those are towards the swing trading side and investment side. Yeah, so mostly using our platform, it would be best if you would use it for trading strategies and actually diversify your risk and diversify your investment into different strategies. Like you would see different strategies on our platform. So there's a smart automated solution which you can use out on our platform. This smart automated solution which you can use out on our platform to actually help you get a good understanding of algorithmic trading. Yeah, so to activate a strategy, you can directly go out on the strategy card as I have actually shown you. Like suppose you could see the strategy, you can just click on execute button and the strategy would be executed and it will be running live on your portfolio. Can we have a demo live in the marketplace? Sure. So maybe we guys are planning out a demo live in the market time. So during that time, we can actually show you how the strategies actually execute within the marketplace. So that's a really that would be a really good experience where you guys can actually see that how the strategies have been performing during the market hours, and how the actual order management system and order execution happens from AlgoBulls towards your broker's platform. So yeah, we are planning that soon. So you can stay in touch on AlgoBulls website, and you can stay in touch on AlgoBulls social media handles and trade store social media handles to stay updated on our for upcoming webinars. Yeah, so monthly profit possibilities. So there are different strategies, and many different strategies have different strategies have different profit potential on month basis. So depending on what you're looking for, and then what kind of strategies would be best for you, you can view it out from our marketplace, and you can actually choose it accordingly. We have published the reports on our marketplace where you can see like what is the ROI the strategies has been performing on monthly basis, yearly basis, and all-time basis. So it would be better. So it would be better to you to make a decision on it. How do you activate a strategy? I think so. I've already answered it. You can directly click on execute button, and it will be added to your and it will be directly added towards your portfolio. Yes, so if you have invested 25,000 rupees, I actually didn't get the relevance of the question, but in case if you would have invested 25,000 rupees over the strategy or something, so I did not get your question, Mr. Ramasagar. If you could again put it out on the question section, I'll be happy to answer it too. Harmonic strategy works on certain instruments and certain instruments with higher volatility and attacks and it has to have the higher liquidity too. So depending on certain parameters, it might even work on options too. And currently, it is working on Bank Nifty options itself. Yes, so in order to use our platform, you can directly log on to www.aliceblue.algobulls.com and you can access our website or we can access our website. Yes, this is fully automated algo, Mr. Gujram Reddy. Yeah, so talking about AlgoBulls money, so when you actually activate few of the plans, that those plans counter, so those plans, whatever the amount you have paid for the plan, those will be counted in your AlgoBulls money as of now. Thank you, Mr. Giri, for staying till the end for the webinar, and I really enjoyed answering all your questions. And I really want to get in touch with all you guys, so all of you. So since I've dropped my details over the chat section, so anybody who is interested to connect offline and actually get their questions resolved on hit and harmonic patterns, or maybe discuss about the AlgoBull solution, I'll be happy to take the question, take the discussion online, and we'll be ending this webinar. And I hope all of you have a great weekend ahead and all the best for tomorrow's market session. So thank you everybody. Bye bye.